Yesterday we saw the most beautiful tank game possible, right? Tight game, you lose it. You had Philly and Brooklyn win on the out-of-town scoreboard. Everything was awesome. Tonight, with a 10 p.m. tip-off, you just got a flat-out tank game today. Nothing pretty about it. Nothing. You're down right now. I turned the damn TV off. You're down 33 in the fourth quarter. 3.5 minutes left. This thing's long over. It was over by the second quarter. As the Raptors are about to lose this one, lose their second consecutive game and drop to 24-45 on the season. And a quick out-of-town scoreboard update before we get into the game itself. Philly lost in overtime to Houston. How? I don't know. They were up by 6 with 30 seconds left, blew it, went to overtime, stunk up the joint, and lost in OT. So that sucks. But the Bulls win, and the Portland Trailblazers are probably going to end up beating the Washington Wizards today, which will put the Trailblazers, I believe, 6 wins ahead of the Raptors, and the Bulls go up 5 wins over the Raptors. So that little buffer that we got there is looking a little nicer now between the Raptors and those teams ahead of them in the standings. San Antonio's the one team I'm thinking about. It is pretty bad. No De'Aaron Fox, no Wemby. The rest of the season, so we'll see how that one plays out. We play them twice to end the year as well. But regardless, the Raptors tonight did their job, did what they were supposed to do. Unfortunately, it wasn't an ethical tank game. It was just a full-on, we're going to suck tank game. And after the first quarter, where the Raptors were winning by 5, 29-24, you're like, okay, decent start, still takeable right in the second half when you play all your bench guys. But an all right first quarter. Yeah, second quarter, no good. The Raptors lost the second quarter 39-11. You lost the third quarter by 28 points, and you were down 20 plus at halftime. You lose the third quarter by 6, 30-24, and you're losing right now in the fourth quarter, 20-18. It was long over at halftime, and for Raptor fans, you felt one of two ways, right? You wanted to feel like, well, you want to see your main players do well, and obviously it didn't go great in the first half. On the other side of things, for me personally, I got to get up in a matter of just over 5 hours right now, and I'm exhausted. So to have this thing be just completely over, and I'm able to get this video out to you guys a little bit earlier, it's nice for me. But also, on the tank side of things, it's good. We needed a game where sure, the ethical tank is nice and everything, but you also wanted a game where you're like, okay, they just lost this game. It's what they're supposed to do. Move on to the next one, right? Players today, God, is there anything positive? Scotty, 16-4-3. Was also a minus 21. Quickly, 15-7-7. Shot 5 of 14. Only knocked down 2 threes. A minus 21. Your bench consisted of minus 23 Garrett Temple, minus 26 AJ Lawson, minus 19 Jamal Shed, minus 15 Orlando Robinson. Not one Raptor player who played in this game was a negative single digit. It's how much you got slaughtered today. And I don't want to talk about the game anymore. Honestly, Mogbo, couple points on 1 of 7 shooting. Colin Castleton, 10 and 5 on 3 of 4 shooting. Fine. Jason Battle knocked down 14 points, knocked down 4 threes. Orlando Robinson, 12, 8 and 3, I guess, on 6 of 10 shooting in 18 minutes. What the hell do you want me to talk about? I don't want to talk about it. What I'm going to do is talk about the next game coming up because, again, it should go similar to tonight. Now, another 10 p.m. tip-off, damn it, on Thursday, but I believe it is the last one of the year. Let's get this thing over with. The Raptors have one of these games left. The Leafs have one left. Let's get these over with. I think it's by next Thursday. The Leafs play at 10:30, and there's no more the rest of the year for those two teams. Obviously, the Blue Jays will start their damn games on the West Coast sometime, but yeah, it is what it is. So, Golden State, they're losing right now, right? They were losing. Yeah, they're down 13 to Denver right now, so tough one there. But they've won 7 in a row. They're playing extremely well, and obviously you're in Golden State. So, I hate to say you should probably lose this game, but you should probably lose this game. And if you're Masai and Bobby and this whole ethical tank and, playing against Philly and having all these really nobody players, nothing against the guys, but against guys who probably won't get a shot otherwise, going out there and getting a victory, you play like that, you play those guys, right? For example, today, what are the minutes that we're seeing for an AJ Lawson and Orlando Robinson, guys like that right now, right? 20 minutes for Orlando, 22 for Jamal Shedd, 23 for Garrett Temple, 24 for AJ Lawson, 29 for Jamison Battle, 29 for Colin Castleton. You play like that against Golden State, you're getting your ass kicked. So we'll see what happens on Thursday night as the Raptors, tank-wise, look for their third consecutive loss. And just, look, you don't have a lot of great teams you're playing the rest of the way. The couple teams you are playing that are good, Phoenix-ish good, you did your job tonight. You got Golden State coming up. You have, I think, Dallas on the weekend, I believe. They're not great, but they're also not the worst team on the planet. They're not the Wizards, so maybe that one. And I think you played Detroit as well. I think the Raptors played Dallas twice. Let me just check that right quick. You got you have the Pistons, and you have Dallas. Only Dallas one time. Okay, so you don't play Dallas twice. Dallas at 8:30 on April 11th. So you got some games coming up that you're supposed to win, which are kind of scary. But do your job against these teams right now. All right, so guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and I mean, not the game. Like, who the hell enjoyed that? Tank or not, you probably didn't watch any of it. And if you don't want the tank, you probably watched the first half and was like, okay, that's done. I'm going to bed. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. At least hit the subscribe button. You guys know that's already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. God, what'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Raptors? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there. If you haven't done so already, I will talk to you guys Jay's Edition Sunday, recapping this past week's games. That was Jay's Edition. Leafs Edition, Wednesday night, they host the Colorado Avalanche at Scotiabank Arena at 7 p.m. And for the Raptors, 10 p.m. on Thursday, they're in Golden State, taking on the Warriors. They're going to keep the tank rolling because we're getting so close to the end of the year. I can't wait for this damn year to be over. One step at a time. Let's get through Thursday. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game today. Talk to you guys then.